out. All right. I
Whoa, 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 whoa.
welcome back.
Thank you, thank you. All right, okay. I'll get ready to go live myself and I'll go live on my end. Let me first, though, share my screen with you. Boom, bam. And also let me pop your screen out.
So I see everything. It looks all set up.
Sweet, sweet, sweet. Oh, yeah, looking good. Okay. Alright, now I just need to actually go live on 3 different places. And then we can get into it. I'm excited. I'm excited to hear about your tournament playthrough as well. So, but
Mm-hmm.
I think your title said it was the final week.
Yes. You're excited to hear about my balls. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, I want to hear about your balls. Tell me all about it. I'm like, I was gonna say proctologist. I don't know what the ball doctor's name is.
I think urology.
Oh yeah, I'd be a urologist the way I'm asking about your balls.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna go live on all the places. Boom.
All right. While you do that, I'm going to grab a snack. I think, and I'll be right back.
Oh, okay, okay. Do-do-do-do-do. Alrighty. It's time for us to play some Trickshot Simulator, dude. I'm excited. I'm excited to throw some trick shots. Can't wait. It's gonna be a good day. Good day of trick shots today. Alright, let me go live on the platforms. Boom here. And then also on this platform. Bum ba bum ba bum ba da da ba bum ba da 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 da. Why does YouTube Shorts always take so long to start? Okay, there we go. Going live. Wabab. You're live. Alrighty, we're here. What's good? Alright, we just go wait for a minute to get back with this snack, and then we're good to rocket through some more Trickshot Simulator. I'm hyped. I'm ready. I'm a little scared. I'm sure it'll be good. Oh wait, I should combine chats with meta again. Yo, hello, Asimar. You very. What's good? How are you, hello? Welcome to the stream. What is good? What is good? What is good? What is good? This thing. This is the guest star. Yo, is that 2K? Dude, 2K, what is good? How are you, 2K? Yo, Nicholas Hull. Yo, good day. Yo, what's good, Nicholas? Welcome to our stream. We're going to be doing some Trickshot Simulator with Meta. We're just waiting for Meta to get back with his snack, and then we will get into it. How are you guys? Yo, Jacob Storm. Hey, 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 you beautiful human. What's good? How are you? Lovely. What's good? Too much Schedule 1? Must force time for Unleashed? Has Schedule 1 been eating up all your time, 2K? Also, Aloe, how have you been? Nicholas, how have you been as well? YouTube chat, I hope you guys have been well. What's new? What's good, guys? I'll say the stream, I'm just gonna get some brekkie. All good, all good. Get some brekkie in you. Also, Ralph? Ralph Alpha. That's like almost hard to say. And you're Nexel in YouTube chat as well. What's good, Nexel? Welcome. What's good, guys? Yo, Draza, good morning. Draza here at 11 a.m. Oh my god, is it a day off today? What's good? How are you, Draza? Thing in the thing, exactly. Thing in the thing today. Roll, bro. I've got 3 save files, 2 solo, 1 co-op right now. Oh my god, you are maxing out. What's up, Barinade? I've not been well. What's happened, Draza? Are you okay? I know you were feeling sick yesterday. What's been going on? Are you doing alright, man? We were sad to miss you at the D&D. Also, bad news for the D&D for the first session. The first session was apparently not recorded. So it's been lost. It's lost media. So the
Ooh,
first session is gone.
that's unfortunate.
Yeah, welcome back, Mr. Meta. Meta, I have a
Ooh,
question. Would you like to do a shared chat on Twitch again?
absolutely.
Okay. I think if you start a stream together session, I should be able to like join it. Barry, babe, Chad, yo, Urbex, what's good?
Perfect.
All right, I'm in. I'm in. All right, it looks good on my end, I think.
It also looks good on my end.
Very cool. Exo says, "What is Trickshot Simulator about?" If you had to guess from the title, what would you guess? Because I'm going to tell you right now, your guess is probably exactly correct. We're going to be doing trick shots.
If it isn't, you might need to get better at guessing.
How are you, Dexel? What's good? Also, it's your boy Zach. What's good? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to do some Trickshot Simulator with my good friend Meta Forever here today. I will read out all of the good YouTube chat messages, so Meta's also on top of those. I've been well. Dude, Joseph, are you taking time off work to recover? Okay, I will stage select. So, last we left off, Meta was stuck in the depths.
Yeah.
And I think he's still there. However, he's approaching this with a reinvigorated spirit, from what I hear.
I feel great today.
Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna say it right now. I think the badminton shuttle is going down. I think it's going down. I don't think it's gonna stand up to your strong spirit today. And I've got plastic cup. I've got cup in a cup in a cup. You've got a shuttlecock in a mug.
Mm-hmm.
And then like 3 easy stages, which I think you'll once you get through them, you'll just power through them for sure. Also, Altered Lamb, thank you for the welcome. What's good, Altered Lamb? I think we can just get started. Let's get into it.
All right.
Get back into throwing the cup into the cup. For anybody who's wondering what the heck Trickshot Simulator is about, you are about to get a dose of it in a high concentration right now. I gotta get back into my swing. We gotta get this cup in the cup. I'm actually gonna back to work tomorrow after all. No idea how I'll go. Look, if you need a rest, man, make sure you rest up like enough to recover. You don't want to get like super sick and make it worse. So how did your tournament go, Beto? This was the final week.
Yes.
Yeah. So how did it go? How'd the balls go?
It was good. The balls were great.
The balls were great. We love it.
You know me. I love me rolling some balls.
I mean, who doesn't really?
And this week was filled with that. So it was great. My game was a demo of a game called Marble Invasion.
Yeah, your game was like not familiar to me. I saw like Monkey Ball was one of them, and then I didn't recognize the other two. I think, but yours one looked like the most foreign to me.
Yeah, it's just like a Steam demo. Whole game is out, from what I understand. It's $12.
Oh, okay.
Then there was a Monkey Ball custom level, and
Monkey Ball custom level.
yeah, it was 3 custom worlds that they had to do.
Was it like on PC, or was this like? Because I know Monkey Ball is like on GameCube, but I guess it's like there's also more recent.
It was on PC. I don't. I think they just got it download. Let me see what it was. Yeah, you just get it like a down. I mean, you put your cartridge in and load up the custom levels from the custom level engine.
Okay, that's cool.
But then the third game was Marble Blast Gold.
Oh, okay. It sounds like a premium subscription to Marble Blast. I've got Marble Blast Gold membership.
Also, Rian, no, I'm still struggling on this one. However, 6 hours in, I'm going strong. I'm feeling good.
6 hours is wild. Alice's Barry just landed. Look, we're gonna be here for a bit. Look, we can't rush it. Okay, the whole this game. One thing it teaches you is just patience. You can't rush the trick shot. You can take the shot, but the shot just lands when it's time, you know. No earlier, no later. When the right time is upon us, the cup will land in the cup in the cup. We just have to lock in and that's it. It's about the journey, you know. We have to enjoy our time while we're trying to get the cup in the cup. We can't live for the cup in the cup, getting in the cup in the cup. Because that moment will be fleeting, you know. You gotta enjoy the journey while you're on it. Because that's like 99% of the ride, baby. If you fill the floor with cups, I feel like it'd be easier because all the other floor space is gone. They do despawn after a little bit. Like a small pile will form and then they just like, one by one, they start despawning.
Not surprised, but more disappointed. I get it. I think it's very valid to be disappointed in my Trickshot abilities for being stuck on this.
Look, that badminton one, it looks like 100 times easier than it actually is. After having struggled through it myself, where that trick shot is like, I don't know why, it doesn't seem like it should be that hard. It is so unbelievably difficult. I think it took me like over 4 hours and like 8,000 attempts. I mean, it's like 6 hours in now.
Yeah, a whole session past you.
And I'm feeling like this cup one might actually be like, this feels like another badminton situation. By this one, I don't get the mass movement. It wants for the throw at all. I just do like a backwards. Oh no, like a regular like number 7 from the bottom up. I go like up and then like to the left, so that it like stays spinning. Because if you go forward, it just chucks the cup forward. But if you go to the side, then it like spins the cup. So you want to go like forward and to the side, so you get forward momentum and a spin.
What's up, you ho ha?
Yo, Yuha, what's good? What's your rain? Welcome to the thing in the thing in the thing.
I'd like everyone to know.
Bonus that'll give me up to 27K a month. Oh my, with $27,000. Just like $27,000 a month.
That's insane.
Wait, what? Did you say bonus, bro? What? What? How? That's like
The bonus that keeps on giving.
I think I made less than that like in the last 1 year, unironically. Oh, up to 27K. Oh, that's like one of those things where it's like you go to a store and they say like, oh, we have up to 80% off, and there's one item in the store that's 80% off, and everything else is like 15% off. That's how they get you. They're like, up to this, and it's like not like there's one item like that. It's like, oh, well, technically, what did I just do? How did I do that? That doesn't look right. Check this out. I got my cup in the cup in the cup, but it's not the right way around.
You're really just like stacking them up all over.
I don't even know how I did. I feel like I think I bounced it from outside back in or something. Get out. There's no way. Imagine it like counts as like, yeah, that's good. That's good.
Close enough. He had the idea.
I feel like I should reset this. I should reset this. Having that guy stuck in there for a little bit is like not convenient. Also, how are you, Nexel? What's good, Nexel?
So over the weekend at my tournament, the arcade they had, yeah, the arcade they had a trick shot simulator in real life. It was this strange ping pong ball machine called Scoto.
Okay.
And you have to bounce the ping pong ball in front of you and land it in a like a bowl. And then one of the modes would then light up other like almost drums around the hole to where you had to bounce it in front of you and then off of that drum and then into the hole, and it would like progressively get harder. Really neat.
Okay, that sounds like fun actually.
And then there's a time attack of just bouncing it in front of you and getting as many as you can. I got 4th place in that.
I see. Oh yeah, let's go. Congrats on almost making the podium. Almost getting the wood medal. What's up, Barry? I thought you beat this one last time. No. We did this one for like an hour last time, but we did not beat it. We got very, very close last time. I had like one cup that was like slanted but in, and I was trying to hit it in further, and then I knocked it out. Harry, you said it was good. The Trickshot is just so insane. It's true to its name, but it's Jesus so ridiculous. It's pretty crazy. I was saying this like last time we were playing it. This is like the streamer kind of game that reminds me of like Jump King, Bennett Foddy getting over it, like that kind of style of game. I feel like this is kind of it's a different genre. Obviously, we're playing a simulator game, but it's like in that category of game, you know.
Mm-hmm. Definitely feels a bit Fadian.
I can just like picture like streamers crashing out to this, you know. Bang with some marbles going on. There's gonna be more marbles, don't you worry. I was even thinking of the tennis racket one then. Yeah, the tennis racket we did get. I think 2 sessions ago. I got it like at the very end of one of the sessions. Wait, we got a nice long stream ahead today, guys. It's a long stream. Yo, Altered Lamb in the Twitch, the cool Twitch chat was good. Today I found an entire YouTube profile, no vids, the gay flag with an X over it with a bio saying, "How do men not like women?" What? There's some weird accounts. Oh, dude, I thought I was gonna go in. That looked so good. Is that a YouTube play button in the background officially was good? No, that's true, dude. There's a hidden background lore to this game. Like the one that Meta's playing on, there's no YouTube play button. There's a YouTube play button in mine. Dude, come on, get in there. What do I do? How do I do this, guys? Can I knock it? Oh my god. I don't think I'm gonna. This didn't work last time. I feel like once I'm like trying to. Oh come on! I can taste it. I just need to hit. It's gonna. It's. I think I'm just gonna. It's gonna. I'm gonna despawn it eventually. Oh, I hit it out.
Nice long stream. Yeah.
Ew. He's trying to get a cup in a cup, babe. Yeah, I'm trying to get a cup in a cup in a cup. We got the cup. The cup in a cup is like there by default. We have to get the cup in a cup in a cup. That top cup we have to get in. There's a cup in a cup, and we have to get a cup in that. Peak content. Basically, yeah, I love this. Unironically, I unironically love this game. I knew when I watched a streamer, big streamer, Northern Lion. I watched him play this game, and I was like, oh my god, I want to play that game. That was my first thought when I saw it. I was like, I want to play this. Maybe I have a weird, twisted mind, you know, but it just spoke to me on like on a spiritual level. This game speaks to me. I was just like, I see it. It's the speedrunner game. Every speedrun like trick when you practice it is like this, basically, for the most part. On like a very fundamental level. Every speedrun is just a bunch of Trickshot Simulator tricks strung together that you have to do this too. Today's gonna be 9 circles in Geometry Dash, which took me a year to complete. I have no idea what this is, but maybe Meta does. I'm not really too familiar with Geometry Dash stuff.
9 circles is like a. I feel like it's a style of level. Like there's obviously like the 9 circles level. I think I'm pretty sure that's nice. Um, but you've got. I think it's a style of level more so.
Okay. I wonder if somebody's recorded Trickshot Simulator as an ASMR playlist. What's your total playtime for this game, Barry? Like 10 hours. But me and Meta play like for a couple hours once every week. So I have not tracked too many hours in this game, since we're only really playing at the same time. You know what's crazy, by the way, as well? Speaking of playtime, I was looking at my stream stats. Ocarina of Time overtook Osu as my 6th most played game on stream. Or
Really?
category, I should say. Yeah. Big moment. Honestly, I'm kind of happy about that. But also, I'm so over Master Quest. I'm so unbelievably over it. I've, like, miscalculated the achievements so many times. And now I have to play Glover because Dark finished it before I did. An ASMR video of it, like 50 minutes? I was gonna leave your top 10 in the next year or two. I mean, probably. I'm not really streaming it. I'm not playing it right now either because I had to move. I have an Osu song folder that's almost 300 gigabytes. I had to temporarily move that so that I could install Baldur's Gate because it's really big. So as long as the Baldur's Gate playthrough is happening, there's not gonna be any Osu. Unlikely that I'm gonna stream much anyway. At any point, I don't really see like a reason to. That's kind of like become my off-stream, like my one game that I play off-stream anyway. What's wrong with Master Quest? All we need is 600 cows around us at all times. It's not even Master Quest, it's like just the achievement set. I made a so I went through. I did like 100% playthrough, but I missed some stuff, so I went back through. And then I missed, on my second playthrough, I got to Fire Temple and I realized I missed another thing. So I had to do a third playthrough, just through Deku Tree and then like to Kakariko, to get like an achievement I missed, and now I'm like continuing the second playthrough again. It's just exhausting. I just miscalculated horrendously. But yeah, the Master Quest dungeons are like, they're kind of cursed. They're kind of cursed.
Yeah, they got pretty wacky.
Yeah, they're super weird. They feel like when I was a kid, on my Windows Vista laptop, me and my brother, we used to like, I found a way to like ROM hack Mario 64, and I just like moved around stuff. I like moved the front door of the castle to like the top of the castle, then I put like a bunch of elevators to get up there. It was just random stuff. I put like a door in the aquarium to get into the aquarium. If Monster Quest feels like that, it feels like some kid found out how to ROM hack Ocarina of Time, was like, oh my god, I'm just gonna move stuff around, and then Nintendo was like, let's publish it. That's what Master Quest feels like through most of the dungeons. Also, I think I just don't like playing it with a GameCube controller that much. I played Ocarina of Time right before on an N64 emulator with an N64 controller. That was way better. That game feels so much more like it. Well, I mean, this might sound kind of silly, but it feels like it was actually made for an N64, not a GameCube. Like hitting the buttons to play the Ocarina feels nice as opposed to like flicking the C stick like around. It's just, I don't know. Oh my god, Urbex, what are you doing? Be careful. The amount of cups there is times 10 is the amount of attempts times 9 circles to go. Like, congrats on your 9 circles pass. Oh!
Wow, this guy.
Let's go, dude. Let's go. Let's go. I got the cup in a cup in a cup, baby. Oh my god. I wasn't expecting that. My throat hurts. You okay, lover? Hey, neighbor, how are you? I'm good. I just got the trick shot. Oh, let's watch the replay, guys. Let's watch that. Let's go, dude. Oh, the curve right in there.
Hey.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Really falling behind now.
I
Oh, never mind. The Great Equalizer is up. Welcome to the rest of the stream.
Oh.
Look at your next one.
Oh no! Oh, this one. Oh boy.
Welcome to the rest of the stream, everyone.
Okay, this might be like. I mean, this is like the next. There's like still more after this. This might unironically be like the final boss of this entire thing. Okay, how many attempts do you think Chip 3 in a row is gonna take? This is probably gonna take a lot of attempts. Like a lot of attempts. I'm gonna say like 20,000. 20,000, 12 hours. Like, I think the majority of my playtime is probably gonna be in this. Every Northern Line clip I've seen is of him on this level.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. Alright, let's see. This is, you have to get, this is like, this is 3 trick shots, essentially. You have to roll the 2, and then the 1. Okay. You have to get them
Crazy.
in order. Okay, let's just like experiment with the mechanics.
Oh my god, that was actually an insane throw towards 3.
Like, okay, so like to the,
This guy's going off actually. Wait.
I'm trying to learn like the physics of this first. It's like slightly to the right, like makes it curve to the left, and then slightly to the left makes it curve to the right, and then just down the middle makes it go down the middle. Okay, I get it. I get it. I like it says infinity out of 3. Okay. Okay. Imagine I get like first try. That would be crazy, right? Yo, Gibson, what's good? Hi, hello. Welcome to get 3 in the 3 in the thing. Just get that first one immediately. There's gonna be I don't know what the right strategy for this is gonna be. Like, it's definitely, you get the first one first. Yeah, this is gonna be this is gonna be hard, bro. This is gonna be insane. Oh my god. And I see like it doesn't start counting until like you've gotten the first one in. But you have to actually, it has to be you have to get it in 3. So it can't be on a, like, it has to be on a reset, I think. I wonder, I don't know what my strategy for this is yet. Let's practice getting the, what if I just practice getting the 2 on its own? Let's just practice the 2 for a little bit. I feel like I kind of like, I feel like I have to like learn each individual shot first. And then like once I've learned all 3, then we go. Barinade already finished the 1 meta zone currently. Yeah, I think I'm like
Yes.
5 ahead of meta right now.
Yeah, there's
But the
no
1
level
meta that is like
skipping.
the meta has like one kind of hard one next. There's like 3 easy ones. Then there's like a kind of hard one, which is the cup in a cup in a cup. That one was kind of hard for me. That was an hour plus and like 2,000 attempts or something. I already forgot what it said. Cause it's gonna break Barinade, bro. I'm unbreakable. I'm a speed runner. I'm like built for this game. If there's anybody that's like immune to being broken by this, it's me and Meta for sure. We're like the exact right kind of people. I've basically done this like 1,000 times over with just like various, like, you can imagine any single Mario trick and just like substitute it in, you know?
Ask this guy how many times he's played Wom's Fortress. Go ahead.
That's probably still a higher amount than any individual trick show has taken. You crash out over the slip and slide in Wind Waker. Wait, what was the slip and slide? That was me slipping around, yeah. That was a funny clip. Dude, I've had some crash out moments in Ocarina of Time, though. Oh my goodness. But at the end of all of those, we always persevere. That's the, that's the big underlying key factor.
Yes.
We cried during Jump King, we finished Jump King. We cried during any other random thing, we usually make it through. I want pizza, but it's not Saturday. Do you only get pizza on Saturdays, Drazo? So I was doing a sick backflip. I was like channeling my inner Aisho speed. How are you, Toast? What's good? I don't play this game because I know I do nothing but get high and play this for an entire week in Lamau. Yeah, I only play in concentrated like 2 to 3 hour segments, or however long meta is usually available for. Do a kickflip. Also, Toast, by the way, do we have a Baldur's Gate plan today? Other than like playing it today, do we have like a time or anything? Gibson says, "What's the game about?" This we're doing trick shots, but I'm just practicing shots right now.
What do you mean? What is this game about? You see what the game is about. Does it need to be more?
What you see is what you get, kind of. We're trying to do trick shots. Well, I haven't even started doing this trick shot. I'm trying to get like each one of these caps like at least once before I start like attempting the three-way. Like the number
Imagine.
one is like not that bad, but I have not gotten to the number two a single time, and I haven't even like attempted going for number three. Like I feel like you need to go like really slow. Oh, okay, I got the number two. Now we practice number three. How do I get number three without like? I don't know how to go like straight ahead without like really curving. I feel like it kind of curves no matter what, so maybe I should just like resolve to curving it a tiny bit. This one is also this is very sensitive, this one. I'll work for the next 3 months, so I might actually start this. Damn you, Barry. You're not the first one to like watch us play this and be like, you know what, I'm gonna give it a try. It's honestly, if it looks fun, I think it could be kind of fun. Only Saturday, pizza guy. I see. That's one of my peak moments in this community. Only beaten out, but when I got asked out. True, that did happen. That's crazy. Dude, I'm like, call me Cupid the way I'd be making matchmaking in this stream. Surely 3 p.m. right? Well, that depends. Will Era be alive at 3 p.m.? Streamers lined up for the Trickshot propaganda. Toast tried it for a little bit and it did not feel the whimsy. Actually, it's not really whimsy. It's more like suffering, but like, you know, in like an zen kind of way. Okay, I've gotten all three of them once each. I think that means I can start like doing them one by one, right? Here,
I
Alice.
think so.
Excuse me? What was that? What? What was that? Somebody clip that. What the hell just happened? That thing was like, you landed it, but I'm just gonna walk on out of here. What? That was super bizarre. What the heck? I think some like the physics engine like freaked out a little bit. Ooh. Why does it say 2 out of 3? What does that mean? I haven't done 2.
No, you only have
it's
two
2 out of
left.
3 remaining. I see. I see. Dude, it's crazy how the sound design of this game is so good. Like, the wood sounds like wood, and the cardboard sounds like cardboard. Oh, I see. It's infinite till you get the first one. Okay, now I have 2 remaining. Okay.
Why are we still here? Just a trick shot? Yes.
There's 2 streams? Whoa, there are, yeah. Well, there's 3 streams, actually. There's 2 on YouTube. You get the widescreen YouTube stream, the shorts YouTube stream, and then the regular widescreen Twitch stream.
And then the super tiny windows.
Oh, true, yeah. Likewise with meta, his POV is also on my screen. This is one of the first combos that just suck to do, not gonna lie. Have you done this one, 2K? It'd be funny if that counted. What time is it for you today? It is 11:33 a.m. for me. It's a nice morning here in Barinade Topia. I see meta is still stuck.
Yeah.
He's reaching enlightenment. You have to reach enlightenment before you're allowed to pass that level that he's on. I've done 2 out of 3, going for 3 out of 3, maybe 4 times at most. 2 out of 3 with third try hitting the metal cap of 3. Oh damn. Okay, you've grinded this one then. Barry run for president in Australia? We actually don't have presidents in Australia. We have prime ministers, which function a little bit differently. Quick pub quiz in the chat. Can anybody tell me what the difference between a president and a prime minister is?
I actually don't
I know
know.
Barry's more featured than me. Okay, I'm gonna say what I think it is, and then I can get corrected if it's not true. But I'm pretty sure a president is a singular and like a person that you vote for, whereas a prime minister is just the leader of the party, whereas it's the party that you vote for. And so what that means is that even if you elect the party within or amongst themselves can choose to change the leader or something without a vote or anything like that.
That makes sense.
So like if you vote in like a specific party and then they go like, actually this guy who's the leader right now, the prime minister, we actually don't like this guy anymore. We're gonna change him. The people don't get a vote for that or anything. That's just it's up to the party if they switch and choose who the leader is. I think that's like there's probably more differences. That's like the main difference I want to say. I would take anyone else's president here, lol. Are you in America? Gotta go, Barry. Alright, have a good one, Aloe. Thanks for back. I'm gonna plug in my phone for a bit, shower, fall out of bed, crawl to the shower, put some clothes on. Wait, you shower twice? I'm gonna plug my phone in for a bit, shower, fall out of bed, crawl to the shower, and put some clothes on. That's
So
funny.
showering while in bed, but then crawling to the bed to get clothes.
There's an errant second shower that I missed you, lol. Yeah. In California, Barry? Ah, I see. My condolences, Senna. My condolences. Ooh. So a huge time difference from you. I mean, yeah, most people in the world have like a pretty big time difference from me though. Australia is like very far away from a lot of other places, unfortunately. Cold the shower. Dude, I am excited, by the way. Less than a week, I believe, till the Switch 2 is out. Oh my god. I'm hyped, guys. Guys, I'm hyped.
I'm hearing
Can't wait.
even though pre-orders were horribly handled, that there may be an actual decent amount of stock.
Okay. Are you hoping for the extra stock?
I am.
He says, do you have to do 3 in a row? Yes. Funnily enough, actually, I think that's literally stage select. I think that's literally the name of the challenge. Chip 3 in a row. Yep. Off topic question. Did you get that email I sent, or was 2 I did that? Oh, I did get the email. Which actually, I should look at that on stream. Hold on a minute. Let's have a looky. Bum, 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 bum. Yo, Kane Ray, what's good? How y'all doing today? Pretty good. How are you, Kane? Welcome. Ultra says, I want to get one, but mega sus about it. Gotta let the guinea pig test the Switch 2 first. Yeah, I'll be your guinea pig. That's my job as a streamer, is to guinea pig like the new console stuff for you guys. Where is it? It's been now it's been buried. I did get it though. I'll have to look later. But I did get it. I did get it. Email looky. This is gonna be hard, dude. Adjusting my like throw for like the second one. Oh boy, this is gonna be like the next 40 hours of this game. I'm feeling it. This is gonna be like the next 40 hours. It's gonna be this game. I can see why like already why every single Northern Light clip is on this thing. We're gonna be here for a while. We're gonna be here for a bit.
You could choose to
You can just play
play. Oh, you go on.
No, you're ready. You're ready.
You can choose to play Trickshot Simulator at 50% speed or 200% speed, which I would go 200%. I don't think there's even a choice.
200% is kind of nuts. That would make it. I feel like it would be hard either way, but 200% would definitely increase the difficulty. If it's only those two options, maybe 50% speed.
I think anything with moving parts, 200% would be harder. But on stuff like Chip 3 in a row, the higher speed doesn't really change anything.
Maybe. Well, your mouse movements would be like twice as sensitive.
Maybe.
Like I feel like it would be like literally. Maybe it's even exponentially. Maybe it would be 4 times more difficult actually.
Thing is, even with better timing on 50%, if I get better timing on this and miss, I'm waiting twice as long to get another attempt. And then I'll get impatient.
20% would be easier to get used to than 50% plus a lot more time waiting for the time to flow. I mean, I guess you get more attempts in, but yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say. I think it's just the right speed.
I think the mental game, 200%.
Maybe. I don't know. You go on and then immediately shoot yourself and just throw it. It's kind of hard. Don't worry, there'll be plenty more attempts. You know, you can't rush this game. You just gotta let it happen. See, look, we got another one. But then getting that second one is like, it's wacky. I'm like scared about I'm scared about getting the second one. Once we eventually get it, and then the pressure of like having to get the third one is gonna be like, it's gonna be astronomical. Like that's gonna be crazy. I can't even imagine how that's gonna feel. Everyone's making a big deal about Nintendo being able to break a console for modding. It'll be years into its life cycle to have enough games to justify never letting you switch online. I think I have like faith in the modders. I think the people modding the console and stuff will figure out a way to get around any of the blockades that Nintendo tries to put in their way, as they always do. You got one pretty good. We're getting there. It's also the one I'm getting the most practice on. That doesn't count apparently. What? Oh, okay, that counts.
Yeah. I've had quite a few. I had one that kind of went in and spiraled its way out.
Oh, on the badminton one.
Yeah. But I also had one where there was a birdie sitting right in front of it, and the next one I hit hit that birdie, did like a 360, and then just barely missed, and that would have been sick.
Oh boy. Oh yeah, so you said you were feeling like way more fired up today, Meta. What changed since last time? Because
I,
last time we played this, you were like, I was feeling sad. I was almost crying.
last few times, I don't know, I just didn't have the energy uh after the mystery tournament stuff. I don't know if it was just like draining me
Ah,
mentally, but ball week, I was I was on top of it. I finished my game first, and then while my teammates were still playing, I 100%ed it with the all S ranks on the levels. And then after my team was done, and I was like, okay, technically I could message Barinade. Uh, I was talking with the mods about like the secret level or the secret stars, and I was like, actually just gonna full 100% this demo before I before I message you.
oh, okay.
It's only like an extra, but yeah, I don't know. I was just
Not too bad.
feeling the energy of playing games.
Okay, I love to hear that. Badminton, he says. I think I mispronounced badminton. I keep trying to say badminton, you know. Mm-mm. What point and click games do you like? I know it's a question aimed at Senna, but I will answer as well because I love point and click games. I like the
Monkey
Florida
Island
Pony
games,
games,
he loves those.
the Monkey Island series as well,
Freddy
Broken
Fish,
Sword 2,
Putt
Freddy
Putt,
Fish, dude, Putt Putt, yeah,
Pajama
Spy Fox,
Sam.
yeah, Pajama Sam, classic.
Did you ever do the old Indiana Jones games?
I played one of them. I played Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis.
Yes. I have the
The one I
disc of
had.
that in my closet.
Dude, I think I do too. Unironically, I think it was my dad's.
And it was cool. Hold on, let me grab it. It's kind of neat.
I think mine was just like it was just a CD. I think it's meant to be in like a big box, like PC game, but I didn't think I remember having the box as a kid. Oh, the remaster of the first Broken Sword that just came out. Super excited for the Severe remaster coming out this year. Dude, this is like the second time that Broken Sword has been remastered.
Yeah, it comes in this neat box.
Do you have like the full big box?
Yeah, yeah, I do.
You have the full big box? Wait, are you showing it on stream? Hold on, let me pop your thing up. I want to see this. I want to see this big box PC game. Mm-mm-mm. Good night, chatters. The stream man. Yeah, have a good night, Altered Land. Thanks for popping by. Legend, as always. Oh, that's sick. Oh, my camera's covering it. Oh, my computer's lagging. It does not like sharing this many things. This tiny screen. There you go. Look how cool that is. Wait, that's so sick.
Yeah, it was really
I think
neat.
that's what I'm missing from mine. Because I only had like the disc, but it was missing the actual box, I'm pretty sure.
I only remember we didn't even have. We had Star Wars Rebel Assault from it. We had Fate of Atlantis. And we had the screensaver, which is like Jawas will start coming in and like taking chunks of your screen off and walking off with it.
Dude, that's cool. Bro,
And it would show like
screensavers, man. I miss those.
mechanical stuff in the back.
Dude,
And
I
then
miss screensavers.
inside, this isn't even part of it, but we got the floppy disk of Where in the World is Carmen San Diego. A classic.
Yo, that's hype. That's hype. Senna says, yes, Barry, I love the Monkey Island games here too. Great memories of those with my younger sister. I love Monkey Island games. It's like some of the, I think those are the first video games I ever played. I'm pretty sure.
Kids these days are missing
There's
out.
some weird physics with some of these caps. I might get the new Broken Sword remake at some point. It looks really pretty. I hope they remake Broken Sword 2. That was my favorite of the games.
I don't think I ever
Had
did
to make chaos
Broken
with
Sword.
pizza. Oh, you've never played it?
No.
It's a fun time. Broken Sword 2 is a wacky ride. But if you like that sort of like puzzle solving, point and click adventure, put stuff in your inventory type deal, then it might be potentially right up your alley. This is gonna be this is gonna be hard. I'm like I feel like I'm peering into a dark void with this game. Like this is gonna be a crazy challenge. You might be right. This might actually be like the great equalizer. Either that or you're gonna be stuck on that badminton thing for like 1,000 years.
Could be. And you know what? Maybe I'm just fine with that now. If this is where I live for the rest of my days on Wednesday, is that really so bad? It could be worse.
That's true. That's true. He's achieving Zen. He's doing it. See, now you'll just get it in like the next 100 hits or so. What is they? Okay. Oh boy. Meta sounds ready to die.
Oh, I sound ready to live.
He's ready to be born.
I'm sliding the mouse and I feel like I'm throwing the bird.
It's going one with the mysterious, un unnamed, faceless YouTuber who's doing these trick shots in the game. He also did a Deli game for the mid to late 2000s. I love Deponia, that whole series. There's like 4 games. They're all Daedalic games. But there's like a few. Those guys made a bunch of point and clicks. Made a respawns before every stream.
New stream, new me.
I love throwing the chips on the table.
I'm not even gonna look at the cup anymore. There's no reason. The cup isn't the goal. The racket is the goal.
I feel like that might be the key. I feel like when I was playing through it for that later part of it, I was only looking at the racket. I just found like a spot where I was like, oh, I just keep kind of consistently hitting the mug. I'm just gonna keep trying to throw it, and then one of these it'll just make it eventually. Still know how his schedule works, how meta schedule works.
Well, on on Mondays I play Poke MMO with my coworkers. On Tuesdays and Thursdays I go rock climbing. On Wednesday I do Mystery Tournament and then switch over to Trickshot Simulator. Mystery Tournament's over, so it's probably just like a dead space, and then Trickshot Simulator after Barinade's ready. Fridays is Elden Ring Reforged with my coworkers. Saturday is streams with Blizzard at night if we're both available. Sundays is Elden Ring Reforged with coworkers at noon, and then I switch over to whatever game we're playing with Nerdy Monstron, and that's my week. It's a pretty simple schedule.
It's a jam packed, but with fun stuff. It sounds fun. I've got Wednesday mornings on my end because it'll be fun. It's like now different days, so it's Wednesday mornings for me. I have Trickshot Simulator. No, that's wrong actually. Thursday mornings I have Trickshot Simulator. With my good buddy Meta. I have Baldur's Gate sometime between Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, depending on when the boys are ready is when we do it. I have D&D in person now every week, Wednesday evenings for me. And then the rest of the days I just try stream absolutely crazy hours. I've been like experimenting. Once I was like streaming full time, I was like, okay, what if I just start streaming 7 hours a day? And I was like, okay, this is pretty good. What if I just stream like 8 hours a day or 9? And I'm like, hey, what about 10 or 11? I'll say 11 hour stream definitely feels different from like a 7 hour stream. But now it's like whenever I start stream, like the first 4 hours they just fly by. I'm just like, oh my god, 4 hours nothing. It just like goes by in the blink of an eye. It's so quick. Not even halfway. It doesn't have a schedule. A schedule indicates an existence of an in real life a HUD, and he can't have a HUD. That's a really niche joke. That's funny though. Not familiar with the Daedalic games. They're a German company that I don't know if they're still around. They might still be. I don't know what they're up to, but they used to make like point and click games in the 2000s, 2010s even.
Oh, I will note this Saturday, no stream. I've got rock climbing competition.
Oh, good luck in your rock climbing competition. I hope you rock their socks off. The judges.
I hope to. Apparently, most of the routes are based off of real life routes from outdoors, which is kind of neat.
Ah, okay. All these years of knowing each other, we only have heads-up display jokes.
Do we need much more?
There's plenty more like material. Guys, what do you think is gonna happen first? Meta Forever submits another Age 1 run, or I finish Nier Automata?
That's crazy. I was getting some of the feeling of back in the day when I was watching I can't remember the name of the new runner. I think it's Jay.
Oh yeah.
And just like being in his chat, being the only one in chat watching East posting the
I,
same hi bless or no I get in the chat and usually it's good luck ENB Dusk or it's yo and Pi Wave. Just like the old days. Those are the same messages I would
that's
post in your chat.
classic. The classic times, yeah. Brings us back to 2018. That was 7 years ago. Oh my
That
god.
was.
Long time. Is Welly Relly was what was that? Over 5 years ago now? Jesus.
Fishing jokes, yeah.
True. Second base fishing, we still have that. As you have enough time on technology, good luck, chaos, thanks for by.
Fisherman era, it's always the fisherman. We still do
Maniac Mansion,
plenty of
LucasArts first
fishing.
game, point and click, you put a hamster in a microwave. What? It's kind of morbid. Dude, Meta, we should also, at some point, one day, if you're ever down, I would like to get back to our Super Mario Bros. 2 race, which is
Mm-hmm.
still undecided who's the winner there. We haven't
Very
had
undecided.
and then potentially our Battle Block Theater playthrough.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think we haven't done in like 3 years at this point.
It's definitely been 2 or 3.
It's been a minute. I feel like we've built up consistency now. Modern meta and modern Barinade can surely do it. Although honestly, I feel like it's mostly me that's been the inconsistent one. Up until recently, I'm a new man though. I've been reborn. I'm unironically, not even kidding or exaggerating, I'm in my consistent sleep schedule era for the first time in my life since I was like in high school. I'm so good at sticking to my sleep schedule right now.
And I feel like it's made a difference. I feel like you seem more energetic and like more consistent with streams because your sleep is consistent.
Oh yeah, 100 million%, 100 million%. I'm like it's so crazy. I literally have like 4 times the amount of energy consistently just from sleeping at the same time each day. It's insane how much that actually changes. I kind of just wake up and I'm like, bro, I'm awake now. I'm not even like sleepy or whatever. I'm ready to attack the day. Barinade, why did you say that name? Wait, which name? What did I say? Consistent sleep does so much. Yeah, unironically does. I've realized now that's my revelation, getting a little bit older and wiser, is that I have to prioritize like the sleep schedule over like literally everything else. A consistent sleep schedule, dude. I'm like a month in. I can crank out like 12-hour streams like it's nothing. Every gamer's worst nightmare. Oh, what? Now we just gotta like we're gonna line up all the other like health checkboxes one after
Mm-hmm.
another. But it's a good start. Okay, let's do a few practice shots of number 2. I need to practice number 2 a little bit. It's like I'm floundering a little bit. How did I even get that one in? What? I didn't even mean to do that one. Dude, this is gonna be crazy. It's literally 5 a.m. here. Well, look, you can have a consistent sleep schedule even if it's like at a weird time. You just have to have it at the same time each day.
Yohoha, have you slept at all? Or is this a stayed up all night 5 a.m. or a woke up early 5 a.m.?
Yohan says I did sleep.
Okay.
Dude, I almost got it. And by it I mean 2 out of the 3. We haven't even reached like observing the 3 out of 3. That's like that's way later. Okay, woke up to a friend's rant about Monster Hunter Wilds. Now I'm up. A rant about Monster Hunter Wilds. For anyone who's played Broken Sword, how did you like the goat puzzle? Without spoiling it for anybody, I could not. I don't think I solved that puzzle. I think I like searched up how to do it. It's that puzzle's ridiculous. I would like Meta to play the game one day, just for the sake of just to see him attempt the goat puzzle. That would be funny.
The goat puzzle sounds intimidating now.
It's like it's. I don't know if I. It's probably the most notorious puzzle in like point and click adventure games, like probably ever. I think. I don't think Monkey Island had anything like too crazy when I played it, but Broken Sword had a couple instances like that. The goat puzzle was like the most notorious. He doesn't like it as much. Me neither. World and Rise were both better games. Interesting. Oh yeah, here's a fun question. Are there any games that you're planning on playing in the upcoming future meta? And for chat as well. What are you guys
Expedition
playing?
33.
Dude, that game looks good. That game looks good.
Everyone is telling me how good it is.
Is that just a single player game?
Yeah.
It looks fun. I do want to try it as well.
My coworkers talk about it at work. Yuhoha tells me about it. Positron talks about how good it is with Nerdy Dad. Every group I'm in.
Yeah, I've been hearing people rave about it. It seems like it's a good time. I do want to give it a try. That was the dumbest shit ever. I didn't have the game for like a year because of that. It was before Walkers and it's just crazy then. Yeah, that's crazy. It's an absolutely nutty puzzle. Yeah, this is gonna be the final boss of this game. I'm pretty sure. Like if we make it past this, like the chip 3 in a row, then we'll win. I think. Then it's only a matter of time before we finish the whole game, but oh my god. What are the achievement stats for this one out of curiosity? It's 1.1% of people have done it. There are stages that have less though. But that would make it by far the hardest one. Looks like I've missed a fairly common hidden achievement. I wonder what the hidden achievement was. I got one. One of them was like throw a dart in the clock, which I just did by accident.
Expedition
Expedition
33 is
looks
so
good,
good
yeah.
that I made amends with French people. If it has that kind of
I like the
power.
game is French. I'm gonna be playing through. I need to figure out what I'm gonna be playing through on the Switch. I might pick up that Donkey Kong game. Dude, I keep like it's so easy to like just throw the thing with too much power. You guys Wakfu? Remember Wakfu? I haven't heard about that in a while. Oh my goodness.
French people gave us Code Lyoko.
If you're new to both, would you rather do Goat Puzzle or this 3-in-a-row trick shot? I mean, the thing is, Goat Puzzle, once you know how to do it, you just know how to do it. But the whole issue with the Goat Puzzle is like figuring it out without like knowing the answer, which is like the kind of annoying bit. But 3 in a row, it's like you know exactly how to do it. There's no mystery to it. It's just a matter of execution and good form, essentially. That was close to two. Because I found one little bit of cheese with this one. What kind of cheese did you find? I don't know. Can you really cheese this? Won't spoil it unless you ask, obviously. No, you're good. You don't have to. What? It didn't give me that one. Is this the cheese or is this different? Because I did notice that I like just kind of flung it in like this. Those ones are fun and satisfying when you get one, though. Yeah. Nah, not cheese. Okay, okay, okay. I'm looking forward to Death Stranding 2 coming out. I need to finish Death Stranding 1. But I need to figure out what I'm going to do about it. PlayStation 5. I don't have one. I was thinking maybe of getting like a second-hand one or something, but don't know if it's quite worth. I might just wait for Death Stranding 2 to come out on PC. Maybe. But yeah. But I am quite excited for the Switch too. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun like era of content. It's always cool when like a new Nintendo console's out. As remote console bundle can make it worth it. I wouldn't buy like new PlayStation 5 though. I'd almost definitely buy it secondhand just because of the price. I'll join you in Mario Kart. Yeah, we'll play some Mario Kart together, 100%. That's gonna be super fun. Dude, Mario Kart World looks like it's gonna be crazy good. It's gonna have like 1 million songs. Like that looks like it's gonna be great. The whole like the battle royale mode or whatever you want to call it, like the elimination mode. That looks like it's gonna be great, fun to do. Let's do a few practice shots of 2. So now that Kojima owns the IP, Death Stranding 2 will hit other platforms sooner. If Sony didn't bitch about it, of course. Yeah, I don't know what the deal with like platform exclusivity is, but I hope it comes out on PC fast. But if it's like a massive delay or something, then that'll influence my decision. I do want a PS5 just so I can eventually play GTA 6 when it comes out, but that's like a bit of a that's a bit longer of a wait. How's the badminton treating you, Meta?
Good. Still feeling pretty solid with it. Getting some good throws. Hurting my neck a bit, but that's all right.
You gotta make sure your monitor is like in a good spot, you know.
I think it's the arm motion, honestly. Just
Oh,
this
maybe that as
constant
well,
like
yeah.
moving in and out with my elbow.
I will say the chip 3 in a row, really, really good on the arms. It's super sensitive, which means that you don't have to like jerk your arms or anything crazy like some of the other ones. The cup one is like the opposite. That one is like you have to really like you're like sweeping your desk for that one.
Crank it.
You gotta crank the cup. I thought you were used to jerking. Are you talking to me? Should be cheaper to get a PlayStation, specifically digital version, since the Pro's been out for a decent price. They've been out for a while. I definitely don't want to get the digital version though. You can get some really cheap games and discs, and then you can just resell them like later as well if you want to. Okay. A wank grenade? What is this? Where does this come from? This is like a head cannon that you're. deploying into chat right now. Almost in. What else has been going on? Any dramatic events at work or anything like that?
Uh, not anymore.
Not anymore. What does that mean?
There was some stuff.
What was the stuff?
Uh, trying to find the right way to put it.
Wow, you got me intrigued.
um, there was a coworker that we had that we no longer have.
Oh.
Making things uncomfortable for people.
What was he doing?
Not really respecting space. So like usually when someone tells you like, "Hey, stop DMing me," typical reaction would be not to message them another 20 times, right?
Yes.
Well,
Very much so, yeah.
it's not what we got.
Okay.
But then also like, wow, that was crazy.
That was just extra flair.
Oh,
Close. Too much power. Too much power.
but then you'd also get like super philosophical talks in work chat, and a lot of
From the
us,
same worker.
and same worker, yeah. A lot of people were just like ended up just stop interacting because they're like really. Sometimes it's just like this is not that big of a deal. We don't need a full on discussion about certain things like which podcast platforms have 2 times speed.
Okay.
It came up as a random thing, and I was like, "Yeah, I tried finding one, and I couldn't find. I had to find some like niche one that had 2x speed." And he was like, "It's a super common function, and like every platform has it." And it's like, okay, Spotify desktop had it, but I'm pretty sure I checked their mobile app and they didn't.
Spotify desktop? I didn't know that was a real thing. Interesting. Okay.
Or maybe it was the other way around. I think he said the mobile app did, and I had checked desktop and it didn't because
Oh, I see.
I don't use Spotify as my main platform.
Right. Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I don't know. When I checked, they didn't have it.
Okay. All right. That's a interesting thing. When you said like deep philosophical topics, I was like I was thrown back by the podcast speed talk.
Well, that was just like that was later on. The philosophical stuff would get into like actual philosophical stuff and like religion.
In a word chat? Okay.
That's what HR said too. There was a
Time and a
huge
place, and that's like outside of work, probably.
there was a huge purge of chat rooms because they were like, hey, maybe we should just like do a secondary investigation of just like what else is happening in our chat rooms. And there were like Pokemon chat, World of Warcraft, like a bunch of different things, and it's like, yeah, maybe we just don't talk in there anymore.
Oh boy. Okay. Wait. So how did this guy get fired?
Uh, the investigation stuff just kind of found that he stepped boundaries too much.
I see. I see. I see. Dude, I it doesn't even count. Oh, almost. That's two. That's kind of 2 out of 3, but I got the second one, my third chip. We'll take it though. That's progress. That's progress. Okay, yeah, that's weird and wacky.
Yeah,
Did you personally have to like? Do you have any like one-on-one dealings with this individual?
yeah. I was kind of like the in between. Like I pretty much had the full story from both sides, and so I think my word was fairly well used to determine things.
Yeah, this guy's off his rocker. Was it the same person that you said was a Destiny fan for like as well or something? Or was this a
Yes.
different person?
It's funny because his description of things is like, "Oh no, we don't care about like Destiny's videos. We the Destiny Discord group is like completely separate from the actual like Destiny
What?
watcher."
Huh? Yeah. We don't care about Barinade streams. The Barinade Discord group is very separate from the Barinade streams, of course.
It was described as like, yeah, someone would come in chat and be like, "Yo, did you guys see the new Destiny video?" And everyone just starts dogging on him like, "Destiny videos? Who watches Destiny videos in here?" It's like, guys,
Oh,
oh my
no!
god,
It waddled out.
that was crazy.
Ugh. What was that? I think I got scammed. What was that?
Bro, did you guys see the latest Barinade video? Who watches Barinade video? We're just the Discord. We're just the Barinade Discord.
That's wacky, man. That's wacky.
Billy Mitchell, who's that?
Guys, the Billy Mitchell Discord group is not affiliated with Billy Mitchell. Oh my god, I'm gonna make a trashy, silly. I'm gonna make a little video again. I don't know if you've been seeing like the Discord messages like coming out that Billy Mitchell's been like tweeting out or whatever.
Oh
I'm
no.
just gonna make I'm gonna make a video like just covering some of those. They're pretty funny. They're pretty funny. Poor Carl. Hey, it is what it is, you know. That's just life sometimes. Oh my goodness. I'm still thinking about whether or not I should make my reformed escape from the Cult of Destiny video. I feel like I hit this first one like pretty consistently. Like look at that! Oh my god, two firsts in a row, but like then I missed the second one like immediately. This is hard, man. This is a hard one.
I
I
feel
haven't
like I
even
could
like
say the same with mine. Kind of
yeah, you know what?
difficult.
Fair.
I think yours is harder.
Kind of difficult. He says like 7 hours in. Actually, wait. What is your attempt counter and your thing at?
We're at 7.5 hours. I don't know a tenth counter.
Oh boy. Oh, too late. Dude, this is crazy. That's crazy. Oh, you know what? Replaying Ocarina of Time now and having played Wind Waker before, I definitely think I prefer Wind Waker after having played both of them side by
Really?
side. Yeah. there's just a few things that I just prefer. Even though like Ocarina of Time is very solid,
I
but I've
think
like now, yeah.
I just don't know if I don't like the end game fetch quest sort of thing
Oh,
with
like
Wind
the
Waker.
sail around, get the Triforce tries. Dude, I
Yeah.
love that shit.
Like it's neat if it was more doable like as you go, which I guess is the same. Part of me wants to say it's the same issue with Metroid Prime, but
Mm.
Metroid Prime 1 you can do it as you go for some of it. Where I think
You you
Metroid
can do the
Prime,
Wind Waker stuff as you go as well, but you have to kind of like run into it.
yeah, like I guess you do kind of get the Triforce maps as you go. You were playing original, so you had to pay like a ton of rupees.
Oh yeah. Ooh yeah. Get them all translated and stuff. It's kind of fun though. It feels like a real like treasure hunt, you know? Like when you're playing casually, it's like you gotta like ask locals like on other islands about like secrets and stuff, and like the map fish giving you clues, and then you seek them out. I don't know, it's just cool. I just like the something about like a pirate-esque adventure that I like just
Mm-hmm.
inherently, and I feel like that just kind of plays into it more. Like Ocarina of Time doesn't really have it. Like they have the gold skull tools, but they're like not
Oh
needed
yeah,
for anything. That
as far as
they're
gold
just kind of
Tulas, those suck.
they're like they're okay. They're not horrible. They're a cool collectible. I like that they're like a freaky spider. That's a nice like vibe, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's very Ocarina of Timey. It's just that game is a. That's another thing I realized. That game loves spiders.
I guess the bugs are spiders.
You talking about like the four-legged dudes?
No, the like the bug in a bottle. Those are pretty much
Oh, I don't know
spiders.
what those are. Yeah, they're kind of like
Eh,
they're beetly dudes.
yeah.
They got their little legs scuttling around. But like every dungeon has like webs and stuff, and Goma's kind of like a big spider. It's just like so a lot of spiders. But I like spiders. The spiders are freaking cool.
I mean, Goma's so much a spider that Goma was a full on spider for Twilight Princess.
Oh yeah, true. It's actually just a spider. Okay, so the next Legend of Zelda game needs to be Tears of the Kingdom map along with sailing. I think enough people didn't like the sailing in Wind Waker that I don't know if they'll bring that kind of style of game back.
I don't think it's worth bringing back. Like, I think it's a
Like Wind
neat
Waker as well, yeah.
novelty for one game.
Yeah, that's
Same
probably
with like
true.
flying around the sky in Skyward Sword. It's like, okay, it might have had some neat things here and there, but I don't think it's worth bringing back.
That the Skyward Sword Sky is like way worse in my opinion. It's like that is so empty,
There's
but
so
by
much less to
comparison.
do, and
Yo, JPN, this looks like a hell lol. Welcome to hell. This is the path along the mountain to like the Temple of Enlightenment at the top.
max out at 9999 throws hidden box to the counter. I suck so much that I maxed it out.
Dude, man, have you thought about the fact that like you like 70% of your playtime is on this level?
Ooh, it almost went in backwards, dude. That would have been sick.
That would be crazy. Imagine if it went in backwards and didn't count on top of that.
Like the tip of the birdie needs to reach the end of the cup.
I did also I was thinking about like while I was playing I like Death Stranding quite a lot too. It's just something about like having a really vast like open world that you can kind of just roam through. Even if it's like kind of sparse, it's kind of a nice vibe. I don't know why. Something about it like tickles me the right way. It's a big reason why I like Breath of the Wild as well. Even though that game had a lot of flaws. Something about it. I think I'm just like very biased. Like a lot of people complain, like, oh my god, every game is trying to do open world stuff right now. Or I'm like the target audience for that. I'm like, oh my god, I love that every game is like open world. That's so good. I love it. I love open world games. Just like I'm just the embodiment of like the consumer for that exact kind of game. It's like it's the thing, but now it's the thing, but open world. I'm just like, oh my god, it's just better. It's improved. I don't think there's any game that wouldn't be improved by an open world mechanic being added. Craziest take. I'm off. Enjoy trick-shotting. Have a good one, you haha.
Have a good day, yo, huh?
The problem is the majority of open world games are implemented badly. Maybe. I don't think I've played like that many open world games that are not well implemented. Like I played World of Warcraft growing up. That shit was incredibly good. But also a high bar. I don't know if Wind Waker is considered an open world game. It's like kind of there. If it's not an open world game, it's like as close to getting to an open world game as you can without it actually being an open world game. But I love Wind Waker. I love Breath of the Wild. I love Death Stranding.
I got it. When did I get it? I didn't even see. I was still throwing.
14,000 attempts. Congratulations. Oh my god. Let's say 14,000 attempts.
14,981 tries.
Holy bro. Bro. You're nuts, man. Congratulations.
You know, some say freedom doesn't show up until you no longer need it.
I was telling you, once you were like, I'm happy to be here for however long it takes, I was like, all right, you're getting it.
Rian, you're missing a zero there. Yeah, there you go.
Sub 50. Yo, Sky, what's good?
Let's watch this back.
Let's watch it. Let's see. Absolute cinema.
Oh my god, it just eased itself in.
Clean.
How many probably bounced that same way, hit the cup, and didn't slide in like that?
Yeah, just like reverberated back out.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am free.
You're free. Okay, now you're definitely gonna catch up now for sure.
Coin into the dartboard. It does not need to be a bullseye. Okay.
It does not. Right when I joined, you said I love Wind Waker. I do love Wind Waker. Wind Waker is fantastic. It's so fun. Everything that people dislike about that game, I love about that game. Is what I've realized after replaying it. I'm gonna replay it again. I'm gonna 100% a second time on the Switch 2. I do also still love Ocarina of Time. I think Ocarina of Time default is like better than Master Quest though. Master Quest feels like a fever dream. I'm not a fan of the level redesign for the most part. There are some places where it's like, okay, this is kind of interesting, like the way they rethought it. That doesn't count on anything, does it? Okay, close. Close. How you say it was good? Oh, you know what else? What, dude? Grand Theft Auto is good overall game. Oh. 6 is gonna be crazy. I'm looking forward to that.
East is an open world game.
Just games with a world in it. I love worlds, bro. It's got a mountain or two. Now, most games probably wouldn't be better if they were open world. But a good open world game I do love. It does scratch an itch, you know. Does that count? Apparently not. It's gotta really be like really in there.
Oh my gosh.
Actually had an important role in world map design in Breath of the Wild. Oh. I admit, does it feel easier by the way?
It does.
Yeah, I'm saying, bro. The next three are like free almost.
Looking dead on at something feels so much easier than having to like guess which angle I need to be adjusting.
100%, yeah. 100%. Open world rhythm game? That would be kind of weird. That's like a genre combination that almost doesn't make any sense. You go around the map challenging people to breakdancing battles. Okay, and you can put it like that. That now sounds like a kind of fun thing to do. Imagine a multiplayer open world game where you challenge people to DDR battles. That would be so sick. Or Beat Saber battles. You do like a lightsaber battle, but it's Beat Saber. Someone needs to mod Death Stranding and make it like a ski resort style game. This is the craziest trick shot in the world, bro. This is, you know what this is? This isn't a trick shot. This is 3 trick shots that you have to get one after another. That's why the difficulty of this is compounded. Like, this is like just the bottle cap, like the one, is already like, this would be a trick shot on its own. That would be very difficult for like a beginner player of this game. So it's like doing 3 separate ones of this, and they're in a row after each other. That's brutal. Death Stranding is so good. I love that game. Yeah, Death Stranding is incredible. I can't wait to play more of that. I think that's what I'm playing immediately after Master Quest is done. Which I am hoping is today. I want today to be the final Master Quest day. I do not want to be playing any more Master Quest after today, but there's a lot to do still. For instance, hey Barry, I've got a sneak peek for you. Oh. The thing is, the story is very much not the best part of the game, because everything else is implemented to where it was enjoyable. The boss fights aren't great, but anything could be gold. I think the best parts of Death Stranding are like the more cinematic moments in between, but I don't know. The part that I enjoy the most is just like walking through the world, doing the actual deliveries. It's very, I don't know. It's just peaceful and kind of, and then stressful at times when it needs to be. It's a good game. Boss fight, I didn't really mind the boss fight. It was like kind of challenging. It was a bit awkward, but like it was alright. Not like super memorable or anything. Okay, here's a fun question. Do you have a favorite boss fight?
I did really like the final boss of Sekiro. It was a very fun boss.
Oh, okay.
I like bosses that really challenge your understanding of like everything. How did that? There's no way that counted for you, dude. That rolled out and bounced back in.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Let me just quickly turn off the cheat
What
engine.
is physics?
Yeah, okay, these bottle caps, like the rims of the bottle cap have like crazy physics. If it like lands in there, it just kind of flips and freaks out a little bit. Either in or out. It's just walking around enjoying the nice scenery and everything. Yeah, it's a really good vibe game, honestly.
Oh, look at that. That bullseye.
Man, it's just playing darts. Oh, this is gonna be brutal. This is gonna be brutal. I'm seeing into the future. This is gonna be like, it's gonna be unbelievable. I think it will get easier. But man, I haven't had a shot at the third yet. I really like the Ganon fight in Wind Waker. It's a pretty easy fight, but like it's the. Why did I reset that? It went in the thing. I'm just resetting reflexively. What am I doing? Oh no! What am I doing, man? Ah, it's okay. Oh my god! Why? I like the Ganon fight. It's like it's cool. It's like very cinematic. Sonic Adventure had cool bosses as well. Fun game. That would be a fun game to go back and try 100% maybe. Saxon, are you playing with Mizu? No, I'm playing with Meta Forever. What are these things doing? Meta is free though. He's free from his prison. He's been freed. That 2-fail is crazy. Yeah, there's gonna be a few shots like that. There's gonna be a lot of close calls. I have not yet legitimately gotten a 2 out of 3 yet. I like got a pseudo 2 out of 3 when I threw the 3rd chip into the 2nd one after missing the 2nd. But that's like the closest I've gotten to even attempting a 3. This is brutal. For the Switch 2, I also ordered the additional Nintendo Switch Online GameCube controller, the wireless one. Which is like it's not necessary to play like GameCube games. From my understanding of what I read on Nintendo's website, you can just use the Wii U GameCube adapter with your Switch 2, and it should work apparently, which is pretty cool that that's still the case. But I want to get it for the sake of just comparing it. And that way I can make a YouTube video called, like, is the new GameCube controller worth it? My plan right now is we have to milk the Switch 2.
Mm-hmm.
We have to. We have 2 future parts. One future, I'm like Doctor Stranging the timelines. In one future, we successfully milk the launch of the Switch 2 and become a Nintendo YouTuber. Boom. That's one reality. Reality number 2, I get a job. Those are the paths that I see currently. There's probably more, but those are 2 of the paths. New Dune game is kind of interesting because the sand is like an environmental hazard, the worm is always roaming. Everything else is more typical survival MMO though. There's some stuff like that in Nier as well. Nier is like a cool desert. If getting a job sucks. Nah, it'll be fine. I've had jobs before. If I was getting a job again there, I kind of wonder what I would get. I think I can get if I was like, I'm gonna use my credentials as much as possible, then I could get another software dev job, but that was like very, I don't know, I was not in a good headspace working at that place. But I don't know if that's a case of like, oh, maybe working at a much smaller studio would be a good idea, rather than like at a bank. Or maybe just doing some sort of chill job, like, I don't know, working at like a school, or I don't know. I feel like maybe doing you know what would be nicer? Doing some sort of job where I feel like I'm actually helping people in some sort of like tangible way. Like, as silly as it was, like, one nice thing about working at the grocery store when I was there for a bit was that, like, it was nice to help customers, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody was like, hey, where is this thing? I'm like, oh, it's over here. They're like, thank you. I'm like, I feel good. I feel like I'm making a difference. I'm saving time on these shoppers' trips to the store. But but that had its own problems. We had crazy stuff. But it's fine. If I have to get a job, that's okay. I'm not like opposed to that. I don't really mind it. I've done it before. I'll do it again. Okay, hold. Oh, I always fumble. It can even be a part-time job. It doesn't have to be a full-time job. I think I would honestly prefer a part-time job. Just think about working like 9 to 5. It's just too much, man. It's too much time. I'm back, Barry. Yo, hello, welcome back. Actually, speaking of, for the on a completely unrelated note, for anybody who is in the Twitch chat, guys, if you haven't checked out Domino Dreams in our channel description, I would recommend go checking it out. I actually need to remember to do a sponsor stream for those guys. I haven't yet. We can't all be Ray. I think Ray's on a scary path. My plan is to become a successful YouTuber, and then I can just employ all of my friends to do like things with me. I will literally just pay him to be my Factorio like co-worker.
I will take on the job of your official data guy.
I would 100% do that. I'd be like, okay, man, I need you to generate me like random charts. 100 grand a year. That's what I would do if I was like Ludwig's level or something. Oh my god, I'm like dinging the thing.
I'll be your algorithm guide. Barinade. Dreams seem to do really well when you get angry. So these are the games I think you'll hate the most.
That's crazy.
Game number 1, Conker's Bad Fur Day.
that was a mess, that playthrough. It was such a mess. Maybe we'll redo it one day. I'll just torture myself. Maybe if I replayed it, it wouldn't be that bad.
Didn't you say that last time you started?
Maybe, I don't know. I think it just ended up being worse than I thought it was going to be there. I was not into it. What was that? Right, I kept watching the puzzle video, I kept thinking in my mind, I could finish this so quick. Oh, the YouTube short. Yeah, I've made a few. I've come up with an idea, which I don't know if I'm gonna keep doing for now. But on my second YouTube channel, I decided I could try screwing my video editing process. For one kind of main reason. The main reason would be like, I'm less tempted or incentivized to like waste time when it's like being streamed, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm less tempted to just like watch YouTube videos or whatever. I'm just like, okay, I just have to lock in because I'm live. It's like not even that anybody's watching. It's just like the accountability of like my channel might get copyright struck if I watch something. You know. So that's been like I've been doing that. But I can't do that for everything. I can only do that for like YouTube Shorts, I think. I think for the actual main videos, those I have to edit, not on the channel. Those are surprises for when they come out. This guy says, "Are you gay?" No, but I do have a boyfriend. Many people have thought this, but I'm not gay. My mom thinks that I'm gay. I'm pretty sure. Even though I've dated more women in my history than men. Okay, so there's apprenticeships, more college, all kinds of options. I'm kind of exploring mine. I weed eat hills all day for a little money. Sucks but bills. You weed eat hills all day? I don't know what that means.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, it's like Xander, what's good? So it says stream the video editing process, but thirst trap while you're doing it. I don't know if I can do that. No, I don't want to do that. I haven't really thought too much about whether or not I can. It's just it's just not in the cards for me. Mahjong sucks. Are you playing Mahjong Key? know, Scott. I would say I'm probably bisexual or something, but I don't really think about that kind of stuff too much. I'm just kind of doing my own thing, you know. I'm a mechanic. Not anymore. It sucks. Does it suck, or are you sucking here? Let's be real. We can be honest with each other here. I can't really speak though. I tried playing a little bit of covert mahjong while I was doing D&D with friends in person, and I got like absolutely blasted. I came like 4th out of 4th. I heard someone to strip in the background while you video edit. Brit, that's gonna get my channel on YouTube banned. I'm pretty sure that's like it's not kosher. I can't do that. Oh look, Suckmaster 3000. Whoa, hey. Friendly fire, friendly fire. Okay, that's not making it. I just want meta to get to this so that we can like both lament over the chips.
Mm-hmm.
Which will inevitably happen. We will. I think you're right. This is the great equalizer. Imagine he gets to here and then he gets in like 5 tries.
That would be insane.
This guy says, "What games do you like?" I think I can like almost any kind of game. There's only one kind of game that I actively avoid currently, but it's only because of like time sink fear reasons, and that's MMOs. That's not to say I don't like MMOs. I have historically loved MMOs. I played Warcraft for like over a decade. I thought it was less than that, but after fact checking myself, I think I played it for 11 years.
Dang.
Like on and off. Some of those years a lot more hardcore than others, but it's just too much of a time sink. That's literally the only thing that I kind of regret is playing that much WoW. Every other kind of game, I'm like, it's alright. WoW just kind of. The thing is, what happened was, I think it's easy to get stuck into the trap of like the sunk cost fallacy, where it's like, oh, I have already sunk this many hours into this thing. I should just keep doing it. So when I was playing WoW, I was like, oh, I feel like playing like a multiplayer game or whatever. I'm just like, man, I've already played so much WoW. Let's just keep playing WoW. But like those weren't like quality hours, I don't think. So I try to stay away from MMOs. But other than that, I'm like kind of down for anything. Have you looked into NA yet? I have not actually looked into it very actively, but I did figure out what it was. No, I was like, this is gonna be a long one. Your autocorrect is adding words, Eller. I've died in Fortnite for the 9 billionth time. Okay, I don't know. Okay, I'll give you my favorite genres, maybe right now. RPGs, rhythm games, and maybe platformers, something. Or no, maybe action adventure. It's hard to say. But RPGs and rhythm games are up there. Gregor K says, Barinade, you're my hero. What up, man? And then immediately retracted the message. Yo, what's good? Welcome, Gregory. What's good? How are you, man? How many more weeks do you think it'll be until you actually watch NLOL? It's gonna happen kind of randomly at some point. Like, there's gonna just be a day where I'm just like, oh my god, I'm just gonna binge it, and I'll just binge it. But, like, when that happens is, like, a totally unknown random factor. Like, it'll just be a case of, like, one day I'm just gonna wake up and be like, you know what, I could watch Enna. And then I'll just watch the entire thing. Yeah, Gregory, what's good? But it could be, like, one day. I could do it this evening. Or I could do it in, like, a month. But, like, totally unknown. Like, I'm not, like, super actively watching any shows or anything at the moment. So there is room. But, we'll see though, we'll see. I'm trying to right now, like, focus on if I have, like, a bit of extra free time that I'm not spending, like, helping family or, doing, like, random stream related stuff or whatever, I'm trying to just read a little bit more. My reading has like plummeted. When I wasn't streaming full time, I was reading way more. Now I like barely read, which is really bad. Back in high school, I used to read like almost like a book a week or something. Like I was reading an absolutely insane amount in high school, like an unfathomable amount to me now. I'm pretty sure there was a year where I read like almost 60 books in a year or something, because I was keeping track of it at some point. But this is like a decade ago or more at this point. But like this year, I haven't finished a single book. I'm reading like 3 all at the same time. I haven't finished a single one yet. I'm like halfway through. I read half of Jeanette McCurdy's I'm Glad My Mom Died. I read through half of that in one sitting during the Sonic Subathon in bed, and I haven't picked it up since. But I'm halfway through, so I just need to sit down and read it for like another 3 hours or something, and then I will finish it. And then there's a series called The Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. It's a really popular book series, which I have the first book of. I've been meaning to actually read it for a long time, so I'm trying to prioritize getting to that. 2 of my family members, my brother's girlfriend and my auntie, have both read the entire series, and they're super annoyed that they can't chat about it together or with me at family gatherings because I don't want to spoil it because I haven't read it yet. So that every time we see each other, like, you need to read this goddamn book series so we can actually talk about it. I'm like, fair enough, yeah, I gotta do that. This game would be so cursed to speedrun. Yeah, but there are speedruns of it. I think there's like last time I checked, it was like 2 players had done speedruns. Actually, Meta, are you much of a book guy?
I like the idea of reading. And
funny.
I'd like to do it more, but I'm not currently a book guy. I used to be. Back in like middle school, I was a big reader.
Dude, middle school was like crazy for book reading, like Goosebumps and like Animorphs, manga in general, dude. So I was gonna ask if you have like if you have any favorite books.
I do have a bookshelf because I buy books with the intent of reading them, but I don't read them.
That's
pretty good.
Of a plan it's giving.
I think it's a good bookshelf. I think I've got some good some big hits in there.
There are some books that you think you probably would like if you were to read them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, fair. Theoretically, I like reading, lol. I love reading, but I've fallen off of it so hard.
See, theoretically, you like reading.
Seems like a hobby that I would be into. I don't know what it is. I feel like I just have like less time, which is actually kind of crazy to think about, but it is kind of true. There is one like semi-dangerous thing about like any sort of form of self-employment, whatever it is, which is that like the amount you earn is like completely directly correlated to the amount of time you spend on the thing that you're doing, pretty much. So if you spend more time doing the thing, then you will earn more money, and the less time you spend, you earn less. Which is very not like a normal salaried job, which is just like you get your salary, you do your stuff, and that's it. There's not like it doesn't fluctuate that much. But it's like if I take a day off, it's like, okay, boom, you took a day off. There's no ad revenue from the stream or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very, very immediately direct. And so then my free time, I'm like constantly saying, I was like, man, I should be editing this and making this and doing this and whatever. Oh yeah, the other reason why I started streaming my video editing process a little bit on the second channel was like, sometimes people ask me like, oh, what do you even do for work? Do you just stream? And so I'm thinking like, oh, maybe it could be cool from like an education point of view to be like, oh, this is actually like, man, look how close I am! Look how close I am! I'm so close!
What in the world?
Oh! The second one didn't count.
Wow. That's insane.
Oh. Dude. I just went to the third one. I was missing the second. I was like, let's just see it. Dude, I'm so close.
That is crazy.
Oh. I still think about not counting. I cried that last three, yeah. Because I think the first and third would have counted because they were in. But the second one was not in. It did not count. But it's okay. You know what they say? There can be no. You know, you can't have the good times without the bad. It's all relative. You need the bad times to appreciate the good times for what they really are. You know, you need a little bit of suffering in life so you can appreciate being out of it. Keyword is a little bit there. You know, you shouldn't always be suffering. Aspect of how society is these days hard to sit down and read a book. Yeah, maybe. I don't know if I'm. It's hard to say. I think I just have like less time, but it's also completely self-inflicted. Like if I was like very, if I prioritized that, I could just be like, all right, I'm gonna take like a week off stream or something. And I'm just gonna read like 3 books, and I could do it. And maybe even like at some point this year I will. Maybe I should actually. Now that I say that, that could be like a nice opportunity for like a vacation. But it's just, yeah, it's just hard to justify. I don't know. I feel like I'm not successful enough to be like I can take like that much time off constantly. But maybe that's not what it should be related to. Problem is as well, one thing I've tried is I've tried reading in bed, and I don't know what it is about my brain or something. People say like, oh yeah, reading in bed helps you. It just makes me so tired and I fall asleep. I'm the opposite. I feel like when I read a book in bed, I get wired and then it just ruins my sleep schedule. So I'm like, okay, I need nothing in bed. Like no gadgets, no gizmos, no books, nothing. I just stay up and read. I remember pretty vividly, there was a book that I read, and I read the whole book in bed at night, like a few years ago. It was the Psychopath Test by John Ronson. Good book, by the way. I would recommend it. All of his books are very good and funny. He's like a kind of snarky, dry humor journalist type person who kind of just interviews like weird people. And I think that Psychopath Test is like his most famous book. I read that entire thing in one night over the course of like 6 hours instead of sleeping. And when I finished, it was like 5 a.m. I was like, oh my god, I've ruined my sleep. I just can't do it. Every time I've tried, I just ruin my sleep. So books in bed are off the table. I have to read them just like at some point during the day with free time. I don't know if you have ADHD, you probably do, but that's a really common thing I've heard from fellow ADHD individuals. I have no idea. I've never been tested for anything. I've thought about maybe going for like a psychological evaluation. I've had now multiple friends tell me like, you've definitely got something. I'm like, are you sure? But that's annoying because like, as dumb as it is, I've grown up like I've liked to think of myself as like, oh, I'm the completely just your average Joe. I'm just a normal guy. But I feel like as time goes on, maybe that's like not true. I don't know. I definitely like hyperfixate a lot on stuff. I think it's AIDS. You've got AIDS. I don't think it's that. Barry, why is Trickshot Simulator a stream about books? It's a stream about life, you know. I'll probably just like I think what's gonna happen is just at some point this year I'm just gonna end up like binge reading like 4 books in like a single month or something. I can't. I have a problem. I can't do things in small amounts. I feel like I just go kind of crazy. I just go like all in like way too fast. This just all reaffirms like my reasons for like staying sober, like as an individual. I like tried an energy drink for the first time, like kind of recently, and I was like, I love energy drinks. And then I had like one every day for a bit. It's like, okay. I was like, see, this is why I need to stay away from casinos. I'm just, I'm aware. But I don't know if that's ADHD or something. What are ADHD symptoms? I feel like I'm good with like paying attention when I need to. I did struggle in school, but I did well. I did well in school. I was a homework grinder, baby. Called me a study master. Nobody really called me that, but I did do well. I studied a shit ton and avoided homework. You know, okay, you know what's crazy? I'm gonna give you a, I don't know if this is a crazy take, maybe this is a lukewarm take. Studying, awesome. Studying is great. I love studying. Homework is the worst thing that like humanity's ever cooked up. I hate homework with a burning passion. It should be illegal.
Other way around. Homework, great. Studying, horrible.
It's crazy. I think this is the most diametrically opposed we've ever been meta. Let's hear your rationale.
I don't know. Homework feels like it's part of the process. Like I'm learning through doing the homework. Studying feels like I'm retreading, don't want to do. It doesn't feel like I'm making progress because I don't have that like active progression to see like, oh yeah, I feel like I studied this enough. There's nothing like that for me. And
Oh, okay, interesting.
so it feels like it's extra time that doesn't need to exist if the homework was good enough.
Curious. Okay. I'm like my thinking is kind of like almost the opposite. My thinking is kind of like, or at least during school, is like if there's a thing that I know or a thing that I don't, the homework itself doesn't really distinguish between like what I know and what I don't or what I need work on. Homework is just like universally applied to like everybody in the class or whatever. So if there's like 4 subjects or 4 topics or something in a class, and let's say 3 of them I know like perfectly off the back of my hand, no issue, whatever. But the first one I'm just like totally completely clueless about. The homework will kind of just equally spread all 4 of those topics apart. Whereas if I was just studying on my own, I could be like, well, I know topics 3 to 4 and 2 as well. I'll just spend my time studying topic number 1 for the entire time so that when I'm actually assessed on what it is that I should have learned, I will have like accounted for like my own kind of shortcomings essentially, which is what I like about studying. Studying is like completely in your control to like focus on the things that you need to focus on. Whereas a lot of homework felt like it was like not like that. Like that felt a lot of the time like it was retreading stuff. It's like, okay, we already know this, or it's not an interesting part of the subject or whatever. But I don't totally disagree with your position. I can see the merit of having like a teacher curate what they think is like the most efficient way to like learn what you're trying to learn and have that be like a series of tasks to complete. So I can see this other side of it. I think I just didn't like being told what to do, honestly. I just wanted to learn like my own terms. Or we just like applied studying for like math at least. Yeah, I mean math homework is like that's like the most direct. I feel like math homework and like studying for maths is like usually basically like it would look the same unless you're like specifically creating like some sort of like some report or some like bigger project. But yeah, those are the I think I gravitated towards like those kind of subjects in school because the homework felt more like studying. Like I think my subjects at the end of high school were English, Japanese, and then chemistry, physics, and then we had like we had math methods and then specialist mathematics, which were like the harder math and then the very hard math. But they like change names depending on like which school you go to and where in the world you are. Why am I doing it a second time? What am I? This is like you can't autopilot this. You have to be like aware of what you're doing in this one. Homework sucks when it's an open-ended stuff like write a paper next week. Homework just sucks, period. I don't even remember if there was ever homework that I did was like, man, that homework was fun. No, actually, with one exception. I loved English homework because the homework for English was just like, hey, read this book, and it would be like either a book I'd already read or like I read it in like one day, and I was just super into it. So that was my best subject in school, by the way, by a little bit. I was English. I was super into the literary analysis. I loved doing that, unironically. Nothing in English ever felt tedious. From memory. I don't know. Maybe there's some stuff I'm forgetting now, like in hindsight. I'm looking at it through rose-tinted glasses. Especially math is literally useless in real life unless you're going to be a mathematician, engineer, or maybe a physicist. Actually, it's not useless if you want to boost your ATAR to get into university, which is what I used it for. But I don't even know if it helped. That was my worst score, I think. But yeah, you're right.
I feel like math is like super useful outside of math school stuff.
It is, yeah. But that what Draz is saying, like the specialist maths was like a kind of crazy, ultra specialized level of mathematics. It was really like physics and math put together. But then math methods was like the more general kind of advanced, but not like ultra specific kind of math. It
Mm-hmm.
does help though. I think like getting good at thinking about mathematics does help with like learning other things later. Like I self-taught a bunch of coding like throughout high school and stuff, and I think just like being better at mathematics helps you with like learning to code and like learning languages even. As useful as specialist not for most, yeah. Specialist was like it did feel kind of like that. It felt like I was being trained to become like an engineer or something, which I did not want to do. But I just like math, bro. Oh, hold. No!
Dang, dude.
Oh yeah, I'm sniffing victory. I'm sniffing it. It's far away, but like I can smell its stench. You know. How's your Gregory Cave? How are you going, man? At my school in time, it was math studies and math specialists. There was something called we called math methods, but I don't think it's the same as your math methods because there's no reason to do specialists and methods. I don't know if you were even allowed because they share half the exact same content. Yeah, for us it was different. We had three. No, we had four different maths classes when I was in high school. We had foundation mathematics, which is like the most basic, like super ultra, like I don't know, you're doing some sort of trade or something that just barely requires maths. Then there was general maths, which was like the normal math class that most people took. Then there were math methods, which is like if you took it, it was like, okay, that's gonna be a bit like it's a bit chunkier. It's gonna contribute a lot to your overall score. It's considered like the hard mathematics. And then there was specialist maths, which was like super ultra. That was like a university level like engineering stuff, which we had like one class of in the school, and it was like very few people in it. And I did horribly in that one, but it was unbelievably difficult. It was super hard. The passing grade for it was like way lower than other classes too. I think it was like 40% was a pass, which was lower than any other class that I took at our school. So those are the four. But all the friends that I made in high school were like they were all uber nerds, so they all a lot of them were taking that class as well. You had passes at different levels for different courses. Yep. We did. Most things were 50%. Specialist maths was 40%. Okay, that one counted. Do you know the fastest number sorting algorithm is f of x equals n times log of n? No, I don't know anything about sorting algorithms. I just like watching YouTube videos of like people comparing sorting algorithms and they go hold. No, I'm off. Okay, I got another two there. Bro, I'm cooking. It's a skill. This is a skill-based game, bro. I think it's safe to say I think Meta's having slightly more trouble than I have with the darts.
I do believe I am.
That was a bit. I should have like. I need to go like further out to get to slow down more. But I also needed to like not arch too much, otherwise it just doesn't fall off the table. Well, that was gonna bounce in. What? I could have just waited till the weekend to be Master Quest. Well, I took a day off yesterday. Also, dark. I don't know what that was. How are you, dark? Was good. Yeah, I still have to finish Master Quest. What am I up to? I'm like in the Fire Temple, I think. No, I'm in the Water Temple. Wait, yeah. I went to do the Water Temple, and then I was gonna go back to do Fire. Which is that's the plan for today. Water Temple and Fire Temple. Yeah, Dark is done. Dark won the race. Which means that we're gonna be playing Glover on the stream. But we did win the Wind Waker race, so Dark does also have to play. He's gonna play Rayman 2 on stream, I think. On like he said maybe this weekend, unconfirmed. I got crushed. Yeah, I got absolutely blown out. I thought I was closer than I actually was, but I made even like more errors. I did like 2.5 playthroughs, bro. It's ridiculous. I messed up the Composer Brothers achievement, which Dark said that I messed up, but I like didn't believe him. I was like, nah, it's fine. And then I got to it in the game, and I was like, oh my god, he was right. So I did a playthrough through Deku Tree. Barry, bite your mic. There you go. That's like I do the biting the mic bit when I'm crashing out. That's a staple.
Speaking of crashing out, I'm feeling that.
Crashing out. Say again.
I'm feeling it. I've definitely thrown some darts with my eyes closed now.
He's falling asleep. Okay, actually, I have a question for you. Now that I guess now that you don't have the tournament, we can just kind of start sort of whenever. Like if I just wake up and message you, we can just play for a bit.
Yeah.
Okay. That might be a little bit better if you don't want to like go quite as late in your time zone as well. Like I can start. We can kind of do the Trickshot Simulator segment like when you would have been doing the tournament instead. So at least you get a little bit more time in the evening.
Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad.
I'm an early riser now, bro. I'm on my early game right now. I'm getting up at like 8 a.m., bro. I'm killing it. But okay. I'm gonna keep streaming. I'm not gonna keep playing Trickshot Simulator, but I'll continue. I'm gonna do more Master Quest then. And I guess unless you message me that we want to do more. What is Wednesday, by the way? What date is that? Just out of curiosity. Just because I realize there's an important date coming up very soon.
June 4th.
Oh boy. So that means... Okay, wait, that's May. How do I go to June? Oh, like that. Okay. There is a slight problem.
Okay.
We actually probably can't play next week because it'll be Thursday, June 5th for me, which means that at this time slot, I will be at the store picking up the Switch 2. So that's why we can't play. So we have to skip next
Oh,
week.
yeah.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to just double check because it'll be the 5th for me. And at 9 a.m. the store that I'm pre-ordering from will be open. So I have to go there and be like, oh, blah, blah, blah. I get my hands on one before they disappear. I
Okay.
am a level 2 member at the store, so they should hold it for me just in case. But yeah, so we'll skip next week, and then unless you have other days that you also want to play this on, we'll reconvene on like a Wednesday then again in 2 weeks from now.
Okay.
As long as you're all good with that.
Yeah, that works for me.
All right, sweet, too easy. Ah, okay, what are you up to now?
I am likely gonna go to bed.
It's a good plan. Some resting before workday tomorrow.
Yeah.
Um, 2 hours into this, almost 2,000 attempts. It's gonna be a doozy. Okay, well, Meta, thank you very much for playing with me. Appreciate you very much. I hope everybody who hasn't yet followed you on Twitch at least to go give you a follow. I'll give you a shout out. Give this man some love. He does fun stuff. And I'm gonna slowly switch over to my my Master Quest stuff. I might also make like a couple of slices of toast before I fully commit. That's gonna be good. EB, right? You're on level 2. You really don't play much games. I haven't in the past, but I don't usually buy stuff of from EB Games. I usually go to like eBay or Facebook Marketplace nowadays to get them secondhand. Well, all right. I'm gonna pull out all my retro achievement stuff.
Then click this, and then